For smart cities around the world, the road to net zero is imperative for a sustainable future. Those cities cover just 3% of the Earth's land surface. They are responsible for around 70% of all carbon emissions, with transport being among the largest contributors. And while cars will likely always be around, they may not be powered by petrol engines moving forward.
This is the Mika Level 4, and this is what we're going to take our trip in today.
Exactly, today through the city.
In Abu-Dabi, this autonomous vehicle is undergoing trials. And it's said to require little to no human interaction to operate along a geofenced route in Masdar city.
This vehicle is on the roads in Osaka as we speak.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And they've been running for over, I think, 18 months there.
Masdar city was established in 2006 as a sustainable urban community. Since then, it's become a living lab of sorts to trial new technologies for an improved way of life.
This is a very, very comfortable journey, it has to be said. So is the vision that this will be how I commute going forward in Abu Dhabi? I mean, am I not going to need a driving license anymore?
This is the future.
Right.
As we embrace AI, as we embrace more clean solutions, this is a paradigm shift that people have to embrace. We always would like to be at the forefront, to be part of this innovation story. And through the 4 generations of autonomous mobility that we have undergone in the past, I would say 15 years, we are giving feedback to the regulator and, of course, to the company, the technology service provider, to make sure that we enhance.
How big a draw for international companies is the idea that you are so close to the regulator here? That regulation will and can develop and change pretty quickly according to your sort of strategic needs.
This is one of the key players. This is one of the key, I would say, magnets.
That agility to pivot around.
Not only the agility, and I think the advancement. When you as an investor or as a foreign company coming from Europe or from US or even from China, and you find that the regulations are not only simple, but are really advanced. This gives you so many ticks in your checklist. The regulations is there. The regulator is willing to listen to me. I have Masdar City who's helping us through the regulator to understand our business, to know our needs, and to cater for our future expansion.
It's this support and collaboration that has attracted international startups to Abu Dhabi. Volts, for example, is a European startup that, when approached by Masdar City's Clean Tech Accelerator program, decided to relocate in 2019. Now, villa owners across the Emirates are using their devices to produce and store their own renewable energy.
In the UAE, the solar and sun, it's a gift from the God. And this house use this gift to improve their life.
With lithium-ion batteries that can store up to 71 kilowatts per hour each, Volts brings sustainable electricity to where residents need it most, their homes.
In simple words, you have a power bank for your phone, it's a power bank for your villa. You can use it in different ways. You can use it to avoid power outage. You can use it to collect solar energy that you get from solar panels and use this solar energy during the night. And even our partners, our customers, they start to use electricity off-grid. They became 100% carbon-free, and they become from consumer, they become a prosumer. They produce electricity energy and they consume it.
In the global race to net zero, innovative energy storage devices like this democratize the clean energy transition. In fact, since its incubation in Masdar City, Volts has deployed its technology to Germany, to Sweden, Nigeria, Uzbekistan, and Azerbaijan.
100 years from the starting of electricity, it was the prerogative of the big utility company. big funds, big capital. But nowadays, you can produce and keep electricity by yourself, and you can build small power station in your villa. It's incredible.
From London to Shenzhen and Singapore, many of the world's smart cities have a clean energy agenda. And the UAE is no different. As the first country in the MENA region to commit to net zero emissions by 2050, the government has pledged to invest up to $54 billion by 2030 to triple its renewable energy production. And as one of the region's fastest growing renewable companies, Masdar is looking to spearhead these grand ambitions.
As a resident, back in 2013, 2014, when I arrived, the story here felt like it was, very much focused on the clean energy story. Perhaps slightly unfashionable back in 2014.
Yes.
The UN headquarters for renewable energy, IRENA, of course, based here as well. Can you just chart the sort of 15-year evolution here of that clean energy story?
Back then, the clean energy solutions were not financially viable or not even attainable commercially, as well as socially, and even from a technology point of view.
Give me the numbers. I mean, the numbers sort of speak for themselves.
So when we started, Becky, 2010, I would say kilowatt hour was 40 cents.
Right.
Today we talk about less than 1.5 cents.
Wow.
So I don't know. I think Abu-Dabi, through our sister company Masdar, have broken records like 2 or 3 times. And again, this is not in our backyard in Abu Dhabi. This is international bids through, of course, international players.
Yeah, we're talking about 100 gigawatt sort of vision.
The
right?
object, and I think they are already halfway or more than halfway, 55 gigawatt in more than 45 countries internationally. I think it's quite unique, the challenge that we faced, because you really have everything. The challenge is really, how do I achieve that?
Well, Abu Dhabi is building the future of smart cities, and what we are seeing here today at Masdar City is just the beginning, not just for the UAE, but for the rest of the world.
From an AI assistant for public services to smart city operations, and from autonomous vehicles to energy storage. The city I've spent more than a decade in has dramatically transformed. With technology at the helm,
Can you give me a K-Boo box, please?
we could just about be ready for an intelligent future.